You know, paintball goes in C, right on F, and I'm putting sniper straight into F. You know,
What are we
I
doing?
think.
Today I brought one of my buddies on who has never played Rivals, or probably played it at least once, to rank every primary. This is probably the worst list of primaries I've ever seen in my life. I think golds make better lists than this, but please enjoy. How much do you know about Rivals?
Oh, I know basically nothing. I've played it around twice. I really don't play a lot of first-person shooters other than I have some experience with Valorant and Marvel Rivals.
Wait, what was your rank in? What was your rank in Valorant?
Right now I'm bronze.
So the first gun we got, I'm assuming you actually have used this before because you get it at the beginning of the game. This is
Yep.
AR. It's pretty good. It's one of the most popular guns in the game right now.
Okay. For context, do you always have 150 HP?
Yes, for context, every single player in this game always has 150 HP. That is your HP.
All right, makes sense. Okay, so I can only imagine the AR. I mean, it's the first gun that you get. It can't be like amazing. You did say it was pretty popular though. So I think I will give it a B tier.
Okay, B
Pretty
tier.
average.
Okay. We have the, like, kind of alternative to the AR. We have the burst rifle. So this is the burst rifle. It's pretty good. It deals 75 with all 3 headshots, 3-round burst. You start with 15 rounds in the mag. This is also a pretty popular weapon, although
Makes
it is
sense.
a slightly higher skill ceiling because it's not tracking based, it's crosshair placement based.
That's actually some pretty nice damage. If I had that in something like Valorant, that would be really good. Um, since I feel like that DPS is a little bit higher, you did mention a better skill ceiling, but still, I'd say that this is probably an A tier.
Okay, A tier. Alright, bet. Alright, next up, we have another alternative to these two. This is one of the most expensive guns in the game. It is
Okay.
paintball gun. This is often referred to as pay to win. Alright, so this is a paintball gun. As you can see down here, it has very little bullets. It actually only has 24 in reserve. You only get 1 full reload if you use the entire magazine. We have 18.5 on headshot, 18.5 on body shot. This has no headshot multiplier, but there's a little thing where when you shoot someone with the paintball gun on the head, it kind of does like the Mario Kart squid ink thing where it like blinds them a little bit, and like the more you shoot them in the head, the more it blinds them.
Honestly, so the AR like that did like 25-ish damage, something like that.
No, it did 14 damage to the body.
14 damage. Okay, so the paintball gun does have a little bit more, but like have no ammo reserved for it, as I could tell, and also all that damage. What you want is why would I want to blind someone if I could just kill them faster? You know, for the headshot. So yeah, I think that's an F tier. I think that's real bad.
Paintball is F tier. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That's F tier. I don't care if you said it was good. I don't think that's good.
Next up, we have the bow. So this is the bow. It deals 30 on body, 60 on headshot. It is a projectile, so it can't be deflected by a weapon called the katana, which basically reflects bullets. This can't be reflected by it. Not only can this do 60, you have a double jump with it, so you can do stuff like this. You can also charge it up to 200%, where it deals 120 damage per headshot.
Okay. Honestly, I think that's pretty good.
Okay.
I feel like because like it does 120 damage to the head, so what I'm thinking is like what people could do is they would get a headshot and then you can immediately get any body shot, any shot at all.
Yeah,
and then boom, that's a kill.
Yeah, that's what a lot of good bow players do. They hit a headshot and then immediately hit body shots.
Yeah, no, and that makes sense. So, yeah, that makes sense. This does seem like a pretty aim-heavy and high skill ceiling, but still, I think this is the first S tier. I might go back and put it down if the other stuff are better.
Okay,
but
yeah, you can change it later.
I think S tier.
Okay, yeah.
I might change it later, but
okay. Now we're gonna use something else that's also a bow. We have the crossbow. The crossbow deals 37.5 damage to the body and 75 damage to the head. It has a scope, which actually doesn't affect anything. You have the same probability of heads as you do scoped. It just adds like zoom in, and it actually has no range limit and no bullet drop off.
Ooh,
So
okay.
as you can see from all the way down here, 125 studs, 150 studs, 175 studs, they're still taking the full amount of damage. Although this bow is, as soon as you shoot it, you have to reload, and it cannot be katanaed. It cannot be reflected by bullets because it is technically a projectile.
I do see in that tier list that there's a sniper, but this really feels like kind of a lesser sniper. Are many maps like very large? Like
Yes, there are a lot of very, very large maps. A very good example of this is Big Crossroads, which is tremendously huge.
yeah, all right, interesting. Also, do you get to know what map you're on before
Yes,
you choose
so
your weapon?
you vote on the map and then you choose your weapons.
Alrighty then. So I think that's pretty solid. I don't think it would be good on every map, but I feel like that since like if there's more of a close quarters map, I feel like it wouldn't be very good. That's like a B tier.
B tier, okay, okay. Above AR or below AR?
Let me think. I think since it's better situationally, I think it's above AR.
Above
I think-
AR? Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to actually, since you mentioned this, the sniper. This is
Alright.
a very, very popular weapon. You can see here. Very simple. You aim down sight. It has a very slow ADS time. Although it does one shot to the head. You actually only have 15 bullets, but it is a very popular weapon.
Yeah.
It's
Alright.
a very aim-heavy weapon. This is also very popular among auto shoot players, and which is basically if you are on controller or mobile, this game has something called auto shoot. It's very overpowered, and people complain about it all the time. Basically, you can lower the reaction time or up it. Basically, it will. You know what auto trigger is from like Valorant, like trigger bot.
I don't think I do actually. No.
Yeah, basically, like on PC, I can put my cursor over the head and they wouldn't do anything. But if I was on mobile, it would just automatically shoot if I just swiped over their head.
Ooh, got it. Okay.
That's and this is very popular among them.
Okay, I genuinely feel like I'm ranking everything like too high. I feel like I'm not really utilizing C or D at all.
Okay.
But I don't know. So since I haven't really been using C and D, I think. Okay, I think I'm gonna move PayPal up.
Okay, what do you want to move it to?
Is- So it's worse than AR. I don't think it's that much worse than AR actually.
Okay.
But I still think it's kind of bad. C tier, I think.
Okay, so
Yeah.
where do you want to put sniper?
So it has that headshot, but insane skill ceiling. And I feel like the average player couldn't really do much with it. So you know, PayPal goes in C, right out of F, and I'm putting sniper straight into F. You know, I think we,
Okay.
okay. Wait,
Okay.
what was that? What was that body shop again? Let
Uh,
me remember it.
It deals 50.
Yeah, no, that's not very good for how slow and how little ammo it has. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Big Green Lazy Skunk to interrupt your fun again. I low-key don't want to edit the rest of this, so I'm just going to make a part 2 later down the line because I really don't want to do anything else. Comment down below if you want that. I'm probably going to post it anyway, but comment down below anyway. Like and subscribe and whatever. Bye-bye. Go take a shower.